Welcome back, everyone, to the Colorado Stones Dynasty here in College Football 25. It is bowl season, week 2 of 4, but we got eliminated from the playoffs last episode by Texas, so it is our off-season. It's not a fun time here in the off-season because that means we lost in the playoffs, but I'm hoping that our recruiting class has all the pieces we need, either with freshmen coming in or some people from the transfer portal, to help us get back into the playoffs next year and actually win a game, maybe 2. That would be nice. Like I did say in the last video too, I will make sure to take Army and Navy off of next season's schedule because those games are boring, but we don't do scheduling for a while, so we gotta go just take care of this week's stuff, which is just hiring a new staff member potentially. I don't know if somebody left, it says they have, but I'm not gonna take another job offer. We're not even gonna look at that. So let's see who we need to go hire. OC, DC, what are we thinking? Looks like we need an offensive coordinator. Who do we need? Who's a good hire for us? Oscar Stoner? How do I not hire Oscar Stoner to the Colorado Stones, bro? Welcome to the squad, coach. Here's an offer. Please come. That would be awesome. Oscar Stoner, offensive coordinator for the Colorado Stones. That would be awesome. We also only have 1 year left on our defensive coordinator, which is fine. I guess he's a B-. I maybe should have went after a better OC, but I call the offensive plays anyways. I don't really care. He's got Pipeline, Ohio, which might be good, but that is actually everything in week 1. I mean, I guess we can look at the job offers. Who wants to hire me? Where am I turning down to stay in Colorado? Also Colorado, okay. Indiana, USF, and Coastal Carolina. So not like great jobs. Now, none of these teams are as good as the team I'm on right now, so I'm not leaving, obviously. This is the Colorado Stones Dynasty. We wouldn't leave. Anyways, let's get on to next week and see what we're dealing with. Probably more bullshit. Coaching carousel. It still wants me to hire staff. Did we not get the OC? Hey, we got Oscar Stoner. We got a new OC. Welcome to the team, Oscar. Hopefully you can call good plays, and hopefully Ohio is a good pipeline state to have. Doesn't look like there's anything else going on this week. I mean, we can see what the playoffs are looking like, maybe. How's the playoff bracket shaking out? Damn, Texas barely beat Penn State. They have not been winning by a lot in their games. They might lose to Georgia. Bama seems to be just, you know, doing Bama shit, though. 34-17 victory after a bye week. Get on to next week. Let's see. I'm kind of curious now. If Bama and Georgia go, I would not be surprised. That sounds like very realistic. That sounds like a real-life thing. Damn, why does Andre McRae have such a high risk of transfer? You're literally the starter, bro. 25-24 win. Texas does not win by very much, but damn it, they win. You know what I should do before we get into the rest of the offseason? We should look at everybody's stats for this season. How did everybody do? Andre McRae, 3,000 passing yards, 24 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Not bad. 10 yards per attempt is good. We got sacked 35 times, though. That is not very good. JoJo Baxter was our leading rusher, 852 yards, only 6 touchdowns. Andre had 11 and 602 rushing yards. That's pretty good. Nobody went negative on the season rushing. That's always good. Receiving yards, no 1,000-yard receiver. Jaden McGowan was our leader, though, with 833 yards, 11 touchdowns. Damn, bro. Only 30 catches, but 11 touchdowns is crazy. Tristan, 41 catches, 582 yards, 3 touchdowns. Our transfer tight end, Landon Thomas, with 37 catches, 529 yards, and only 2 touchdowns. We couldn't really get him involved in the red zone, which sucked. JoJo Baxter had 6 receiving touchdowns on 36 catches for 472 yards. He was a 1,000-yard from scrimmage guy then. The JoJo Baxter's final numbers then were 1,324 yards from scrimmage and 12 touchdowns. That's a pretty good year for a sophomore 5'7", 185-pound running back, you know? He's a small guy. He got beat up a lot. Our freshman right tackle, Connor Norman, 9 sacks, and then our best lineman actually allowed 8 sacks. And then, damn, our line was just bad. Our best lineman was our center. Shout out Margaret Felleman. Sad that he's a senior and he's going to be leaving. We're going to hopefully have to get a good center out of this recruiting class. Defensively, though, Tobias Reaper was our leading tackler with 68 tackles, 2 TFLs. He only had 2 interceptions on the season. They were in like the last couple games too. That's crazy. I thought he would have had more on the season. Our leading interception guy, though, was Quan Harvey with 6. He also had 49 tackles, 4 TFLs, and 2 defensive touchdowns. The only guy with defensive touchdowns on the team. The leading tackle for loss guy was Jamari Logan, followed by the freshman Dave Levitri. They're actually tied at 14. Good for the true freshman Dave. 81 overall already as a freshman. That's really damn good. Jamari Logan did have the most sacks on the team at defensive tackle, which is crazy. He had 8 sacks. Blocker Sploon with 4. Dave Levitri, 3.5. Leon Winfield with 3.5. And then kicking-wise, let's see, we went 9 for 11. Nice. On field goals, 81%. We hit all of our extra points, 53 for 53. Not bad. How many times did we punt it away? Only 12 punts. That's not too terrible. So all in all, not a terrible season really for anybody, unless, you know, you're Wendy's nuts where you throw 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions on 12 passes. But, you know, he's a 69 overall freshman. So I guess with that, let's get on to next week. We will see who wins the Natty chip. Will it be Bama or will it be Texas? Bama has won the national championship 24-20, so we lost in the first round of the playoffs to the runner-up of the Natty. Honestly, kind of sucks that they didn't win the Natty, so we could say, you know, we lost to the champion. We lost to the runner-up. You know, that's not terrible. You know, we barely got into the playoffs, okay? On to next week, end of season recap. There's nothing for us to deal with. What do we have next? I think it's going to be National Signing Day and Transfer Portal time. If I have it right, I should be. Oh, it's players leaving week. No, how many guys are abandoning me? Xavier Gregory's going to the draft. We have an extremely high chance to persuade him to stay, though. Xavier Gregory, please. Please stay. Persuade. Yes, okay, we got our left tackle back for a year. He might not be great last year, but if we can make him play better this year, we can maybe get him to be a first-round draft pick. That would be good for him. Andre McGray wants to transfer for playing style. Our persuasion chance is low. Andre, you're the starter. What? Andre, you can't leave. Okay, he decided to stay. Thank God. We need him to stay. And then let's see, Nate Barkley, Keontae Steele. Did they do anything? Let me go check the numbers. Who are these? Oh, there's Steele. He had 1 TFL, 13 tackles. He's a 72 overall junior. Barkley. He had 0 stats on the season, it seems like. All right, you got... Oh, he had 3 games played and 5 downs. Okay, yeah, Nate Barkley, you can go. Yeah, you guys can both just leave. Sorry about it, boys. You guys barely saw the field, all right? What are we taking on this week? What's the problems? All right, let's see. So we've got transfer portal and offseason recruiting and draft results. Dude, I didn't even look at the rest of my players leaving, I just realized, for last week. I just looked at who was going to the draft. All right, just looked at who was maybe going to leave. I didn't look at everybody else. Whoops. Sorry, everybody else. Marcus Fellerman got drafted in the 5th round, and Hezekiah Masses got drafted in the 6th round. So we lose our starting center and our starting corner to the draft. But maybe there'll be some good NFL players. Hezekiah Masses had a rough end to this season, but he was good most of the time. Had a few interceptions on the year. I'll pull up his stats real quick. I'll put them on the screen. Hezekiah Masses finished the season with 52 tackles, 2 TFLs, 0 sacks, and 1 interception, and 1 pass deflection. And then there's really no stats for Margaret Fellerman. You know, he allowed 1 sack, and that was it. Good for him. But yeah, my bad for not looking at, like, everybody else who left the team. I guess we can go look at all the seniors real quick, because they're still listed on the roster, I think, right now. So since I messed up last week and didn't look at everybody who was leaving, we will have our senior ceremony right now. Margaret Fellerman, he committed to the draft, and he got drafted in the 5th round. Hezekiah Masses was a great corner. I already told you guys his stats. He got drafted in the 6th round. Also leaving the team is Orbit Ball, one of the best receivers we ever had on the team. He is a senior. He did not go drafted. He just went to go work in car insurance or something, I bet. Keith Goodman, senior kicker, also leaving. He was very solid his last year. Only missed 2 field goals. He had every single PAT he had. We're also losing Leon Winfield, unfortunately. He was great. Great pass rusher. Got a decent amount of sacks. Brought a lot of pressure down on quarterbacks. Scared him. Jaden McGowan, he was a transfer portal guy. Again, we wanted to do more with him. We couldn't get it going. I'm sorry, Jaden McGowan. We failed you. Titus Emmanuel, he was a 3rd-string tight end. Didn't really do much. We're also losing Quinn Robertson. He also just got here like a year ago. A damn shame. He was a solid pass rusher. Put up a few sacks this season. Ethan Johnson, he was on the field sometimes. I don't know. I don't remember him doing anything spectacular. He was a solid corner, I guess, though, for us. He didn't do anything that I was mad at him for, I guess. And we're losing Deshaun Beauchamp. He was only a 69 overall. He was technically a receiving back, but he was a power runner. 6'2", 235. He lowered his shoulder. He was a stud. We're going to miss him. He was basically our fullback. We're also losing Jamari Logan, one of the better defensive players we had. He was our leading sack artist this year. We're also losing our left guard, Liam Warner. We're losing Cole Miller. We're losing Clint Summers. I don't even know who that is. We're losing Jimmy Berry. We're losing Everett Lacey. Man, we lost a lot of guys because they just got old. A lot of these guys, though, were kind of buried on the depth chart, which might be good that they're getting out right now to make room for this class that we're bringing in. We did lose a couple guys that I'm sad to see go, like Orbit Ball, Margit, Jimmy, guys like that, Hezekiah, Jaden McGowan, you know. We have to just keep going. It's time for transfer portal, off-season recruiting. Has anybody locked me out? How's our class looking? We have 20 targets. So still only 11 guys committed, so we have 9 guys still on the board that we're very, very high on. What does the transfer portal look like, though? Any 4 stars, 5 stars, anything like that want to come here? You 4 stars, it looks like. Ooh, this would be really nice for our class. Are there any even 5-star transfers? No, okay, whatever. Who's interested as a 4-star? A left guard, a left end, a corner, a receiver, and a defensive end. Oh, this is perfect. We need all of those. Please come to Colorado, guys. You know you want to. It's a great state. A few 2-stars interested. There's a QB, a corner, a couple tight ends, a fullback. No, it wouldn't be a bad idea to bring in like a vertical threat tight end. We did just lose our 3rd string. I'm not against that at all. Let's go throw these guys scholarships and see who we can bring in. I would love to get all of these 4 stars. I don't know if we're going to get any of them, but I would really, really like to. We're going to throw 65 at every single one we can, and if they can get 75 hours, they're getting 75. This guy only gets 50, which sucks, but we'll send 50 at him. What about you, Sharif Story? We've been on this guy for a while. Let's schedule a visit in week 1. This center that we really need to bring in because we lost ours, we'll have him also check out. Oh, no, we'll have him check out proximity to home. That's a good one. Corner, I'd like to bring in week 1 visit. Who else? Should I go after this guy? We'll schedule a visit for Salasage Sopanga, but I want to check out the prospect list one last time just to make sure I'm not missing anybody really good. A right-handed scrambler QB. Franklin, you're on the list. Welcome to the board. And we'll also add Mr. Bohanna. We have a scholarship at Franklin Barnes. Throw 50 hours at him. We can have just a QB sitting, developing. You know, I know I said that last year, I think, when I brought in a guy, but we never know how it's going to turn out. You know, Wenges Nets is a 69 overall. Barnes could be a better overall. We'll send 25 hours at him just so we don't fall off the board. And then 10 at each because we're already in first and have been for a long time. They just haven't committed because they hate me. So that's going to be all the recruiting I do for the week. I'm going to hold on to 210 hours. We're only going after 28 targets. I'm hoping that we can just lock up the rest of these guys. We will see though. Let's get on to next week. See if anybody commits. See if anybody locks me out. Let's hope here. Come on. Give me some good recruits. Salase Sopanga committed. Let's go. Anybody else? No, but Franklin's in his top 8. Bohanna's in his top 8. And we're first on both of them. That's great. Anybody lock me out? Doesn't look like it. We seem to be first on a lot of these guys. We're far behind on Hastings, though, which is not good. We got to get him in for a visit. Third on Mr. Jackson. We schedule a visit for something like, yes, playing style. Perfect, dude. Okay, who else? Any other 4-stars that we need to worry about? No, but I would like to get visits scheduled for them because they're the best players on my board. Jalen Lloyd, you can come check out playing time that you'll get because you're better than the starter. Mr. Henderson, what do you care about? Proximity to home, perfect. Got to get one for Marquis Anderson. We can't get one this week. We're first on his board, though, which is good. Walton, we're kind of falling behind on. Let's take the 25 off, throw 50 at him, I guess. We are looking really good in this recruiting class, I think. Is anybody catching up? This guy's getting kind of close. Let's throw 50 at him, take the DM off, send the house at him. Why not? Think we're going to be good for this week. We'll hold on to 65 hours. Get on to week 3. Let's see if we can get some of these recruits. Come on. We can do this. Hey, we got a 3-star, Alex McDonald, middle linebacker. Perfect. Timothée Potato, got him finally. Free safety locked up. Trying to get Mr. Potato committed for a while. Nobody else. We got locked out by Isaiah Hastings and by Jake Jackson, though. Shit, man. That sucks. We got locked out by 2 of our 5 4-stars. That's bad. Jackson just committed straight up already. He's going to Notre Dame. Good for him. Okay, we're falling behind on Henderson. We had a visit in week 2 and it went down. What? How? Why? What? That doesn't make any sense. We did all the right things. Okay, well, we can't send any more hours at him, which sucks. We just have to wait and hope that he changes his mind and wants to play here. Damn, dude. If we get Lloyd, though, I'd be okay with that. A junior deep threat. I don't know what his, like, speed is. Let's check real quick. 98 speed, 99 acceleration. We need Jalen Lloyd on this team. Holy shit. Please, Jalen Lloyd. Okay, Walton, he's kind of walling us off. What if we send a visit for Walton? Why not? This guy's about to commit. We'll just send 25 more hours at this punter. Please commit, bro. So we're going after 26 targets officially. Can we get some guys committed? Please. All right, the punter committed. Lonnie Bussey, let's go. He's probably going to move to kicker. We got Jacoby Henderson. Let's go. We got a good corner. He's going to take over probably for like masses or something. Maybe at the 1, maybe at the 2. We'll see. We got Marquis Anderson, the left guard. Let's go. Okay, we got 2 4-stars. Can we get the 3rd? I don't think we did. I don't know if he's committed yet, though. Where is he? There he is. Jalen's in his top 3. He hasn't committed, but I don't know if we're going to get him. Oh, he locked me out. What? Why? Playing time? Jalen Lloyd, why? What? It was fine last week. You're going to get playing time, bro. You're a good receiver. I want you on the squad. I need a fast-ass receiver. I need a receiver, man. You can't just be Dante Yancey out there. We need Jalen Lloyd to come in. Let's go after another receiver real quick because Jalen Lloyd, I think, just locked me out for life. Some 3-stars that want to play here. This guy's a deep threat. Lanier. All right, I guess we're going to go after Dalton O'Connor as well, a physical 6'4" receiver. We got to get one of these guys. We need another receiver coming into this team. We don't have a lot of depth at this point. We lost Jaden. We lost Orbit. Not looking good right now. Send 50 and a scholarship of both of them. We'll schedule them for a visit for this week. Don't know what they're going to want. Don't know what they're going to care about. Let's go championship contender for this guy. This guy's not ready for a visit. Damn you, Jalen Lloyd. I'm going to keep him on the board just in case the deal breaker thing flips for whatever reason. He should have like the best playing time. He's going to be a starting receiver on this team if he commits. Let's get through week 4. What's going on next week? We got Marcus Shakir. All right, cool. We were working on that for a while. We got Nolan Bohanna. That's cool. And I don't have any update on Jalen Lloyd. I assume he didn't commit to us, though, unfortunately. What a shame. National Signing Day is here, baby. Where did he go? Where did he abandon us for? He went to USC, you son of a bitch. All right, get off the board. You get off the board, too, Mr. Kafka, the center. Hello, everybody. It's Cody from the future. I was going through the depth chart, getting the names for the freshmen, and somehow Jalen Lloyd is on the roster? I don't understand. I know he went to USC. We saw it in the video that he committed to USC. He must have flipped last second, came here. I'm not mad. I'm shook. I'm happy he's here, though. So, yeah, I had to pull in a quick little update from the future. Back to the rest of the video. Tight end, get off the board. Wide receiver off the board. So we brought in a class of 24 official targets. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of guys. Who is the best one nationally? Marquis Anderson, left guard. Jacoby Henderson, corner. So we got 3 4-stars, a couple of 3-stars. Let's go look at the top classes, see how we did with everybody else. We're definitely not going to be anywhere near the top. We had the 32nd best recruiting class in the nation, 24 total players. 0 5-stars this year. We got 1 last year, 0 this year. We got 3 4-stars, 21 3-stars, and that was it. Wish we would have gotten like a 5-star or something, though. It's kind of a shame that we didn't. Weird that we got one year 1, but not year 2, and we were actually better. 24 new players are coming to the team. We will have the freshmen all sorted out, and then everybody can, pick a name, submit through the Discord. Let's see what else we got to deal with this week. Position changes. Right. Who is an athlete that we can move from athlete to an actual position on the team? We have 2 athletes, Saloske Soponga, who's a power rusher, and Ahmed Silver, who's a receiving back. Both low 60 overalls. Soponga, what is your best position? Defensive end is your best position, it seems like. We will put you at right end, I guess. Congratulations. And this other guy, I'm assuming he's going to end up playing running back. He's actually a better outside linebacker than a running back by a few overalls. We will decide after we look at the team real quick. So quarterback room, obviously Andre McRae is still here, 81 overall. We got Wend behind him, Ethan Springs, and Franklin Barnes, the freshman. 81 speed, 87 acceleration. I thought maybe he was going to be a higher overall. He is definitely not. He is probably not going to see the field. He might be somebody I encourage to transfer next season. We will see. Running back room, JoJo's an 85. Still got Isaac Galloway, Cam Vincent, George Abikati. Still got Quintoriano at fullback. Receiver room. This is where we have some question marks. Not a lot of speed. Decent overalls. We got Tristan leading the receiving room now. Zyrus Smith right behind him. Both seniors, so we're losing both of them at the end of the year. We got Hakeem Knox behind him, then AJ Hayward, sophomore, Devon Hampton, sophomore. And then we got some more freshmen. We got Yancey, Lanier, all the guys. It's going to be an interesting season with this receiving core, not having somebody with 95 speed going deep every time. Going to have to figure something out. We might be a Tom Brady style team, dink and dunk our asses down the field. Tight end room. Oh, Landon Thomas is our second string tight end behind James Erickson, the junior. That's crazy. I thought Landon was a higher overall. I must have just moved him up to starter last year. He will get the starting spot, though, because he has 13 more speed, and he was my guy last year. He's a very, very good tight end. Left tackle, still got Xavier Gregory holding it down. Left guard looking solid. Center is going to be a question mark. 71 overall, Xander Richardson, his first starting season as a junior redshirt. Do we have anybody else? We could move Chris Farrell over there, or we can move Cyrus Jackson. He's a junior. Or we can move Juwan Toomer, because he's a freshman, 75 overall. That would be a smart move. Juwan Toomer, you're going to move to center. And there is a possibility your name changes because you're actually going to be the starter on this team now. Look at that. Oh, he's actually, for some reason, listed behind Xander Richardson right now. He's a higher overall, so he will be the starter. Our right guard's going to be an 81 overall. Dixie Normus, sophomore redshirt. Love to see him playing still. And then sophomore right tackle Connor Norman. He had a rough first season. Hopefully he can develop in the offseason, play a little bit better. Left end room is looking solid. We could move one of these left ends over to right end, because they're higher overalls, and it'd be nice to have them on the field. We'll move Ben Sawyer Hill over to the other defensive end spot. We'll move him to right end. He's actually up to an 81 overall playing right end. Defensive tackle room is a little weak. Splock Sploon's leading the charge, though. 78 overall. We got Mixon behind him at a 75. Carlson at a 72. So this is going to be a tough year for our defensive line, it seems like. Outside linebacker, we've got Dave Levitri still holding it down at left outside. Sophomore season coming up, baby. Middle linebacker, Jack McGee going into his senior year. So we're going to have to go after some sort of middle linebacker in either the transfer portal or the recruiting class next year. Right outside's going okay, a 73 overall. We got 3 73 overalls actually at right outside linebacker. Any of them could get the start at any point. Cornerback room, Quan Harvey's holding it down. 2 seniors starting, Grab Ball and Quan Harvey. Oh, actually 4. Damn, dude. We need to get some corners next year. Oh my gosh, we're going to lose our top 4 corners. Quan, Grab, Jacoby, and Isaiah. They'll be able to hold it down for a year, though, I hope. Top speed, though, obviously Quan Harvey is going to be our main man. Free safety over the top. Tobias Reaper also going into his senior season. What a shame. Maybe he'll get some more interceptions this year. That would be nice. Strong safety. Ben Wiggins, sophomore season coming up, bro. We're going to do good. Kicker, we got Ryan Costanzo, 69 overall. Nice. And then punter, you know, Matt Packerfee still holding it down. We got Lonnie Bussey behind him once he, you know, leaves because he's a senior. We're all good at punter. Don't need to get a kicker for a few years. I don't really know where I'm going to put this athlete at now. I have no idea. We'll move him to a left outside linebacker. Maybe he can develop there. We will see. We don't really need him in the running back room. We've got guys there. Junior, senior, sophomore, freshman. We're good. That is this week. That is the first week of the offseason, technically, I guess, done. It's National Signing Day. Let's get on to next week and see what we're dealing with. Oh, damn. I got 110 coach points. Why did I just get so many? I'm not going to complain, but that is a lot to just randomly get. We'll look at the training results and then I will spend those. That is a lot of points. We're an 85 overall team. Xavier Gravery's up to a 91 overall. Quan Harvey's an 89. Dixie Normus is an 86 overall. Damn, he got really good. Dave Levitri's up to an 84. JoJo's an 87. Grab Ball's an 87. Andre's an 84. What did he get better at? He got better change of direction. Did he get any more throwing accuracies or anything? He got better throw on the run. He's up to 99. He's got 91 throw under pressure, 89 break sack. I just wish his accuracy deep would have gotten a little bit better. Definitely got to roll out and throw with him every single play. Zerike Flowers, left tackle's up to an 82 overall. We got Isaac Galloway up to an 84. Zyra Smith to an 84. This was a good offseason training for this team. Look at that. 85 overalls across the board. I love it. How's the receiver room look now? 84, 82, 82, 80, 79. I like it. I like it. This is good. This is really good for the team. Our line looks even better now. We might have to move Zerike Flowers over to another spot just so we have a better lineman playing somewhere, honestly. We will see, though. Like, we got high overalls at lineman now. They got really boosted. This was a really, really good training session for us. Love it. Let's spend these 110 coach points real quick. Let's see what we can do, coach. I could unlock Motivator. What does that do? Bonus XP for players drafted, staying hot through timeouts, off-season training boost for players. That would be really nice, actually. Let's unlock that, and then we'll spend some in there for sure. What can we do for recruiter? We'll just upgrade all of them. Why not? We'll spend a lot of points here. If I spend all of these, I'll have 10 coach points left, but I'm going to be smart and look real quick. I could also max out one of these so some position gets a better off-season boost, or I could actually do it for 2. I feel like doing line is like easily the smartest one. We'll not max, but we'll get it 3 ways down. We'll do it for QB too. Why not? Why not? We'll have 5 points left. What are we going to spend the last 5 on? Probably something in recruiter, honestly, just because that's the only thing we can really spend it in. Maybe actually motivator. Make the linebackers better, make our corners a little bit better. Could make our wide receivers better run blockers. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Or better D-line, change of direction and pursuit. We'll actually do that. They're going to need as much extra help as they can get. So we spent 110 coach points in about, I don't know, a minute and a half. I like it. On to next week. Oh, it's time to encourage transfers and set up custom conferences. We're going to stay in the American Conference. Yes, I know we won the conference last year. We got the championship, but there's a good possibility that this season is the last season of Colorado Stones before we go into College Football 26. I don't know, though. It's only February. We'll see. But if it is, I'm not going to move conferences this year. Maybe that's something we do in the next one. I'm not saying we will. I'm not saying we won't. Let's just go encourage some transfers, though. Let's see who needs to get off this damn team. We got 85 out of 85, so the roster is actually the perfect size. Is there anybody that's just on here that we just don't really want on the team? Maybe this really slow receiver, Jason Curd, just so we can have extra room. Why not? Tight ends will all stay. Line is gonna probably all stay. We'll tell this 83 speed safety to get the hell out of town. I almost want to tell this 82 speed guy to get out, but he's an 80 overall, so we might like keep him and move him down to like linebacker or something. He is 6'2". Safeties, strong safeties can stay. Kicker and punter can both stay. So we only kicking 2 guys off the team. Works for me. Gives us 2 extra, spots next year. On to next week. This is, I believe, going to be scheduling. So we got to make sure to take Army and Navy off. And we'll put somebody good on there. I'm not going to show you guys the schedule, but I will pull up the schedule, like our home games and our away games on the screen, just so you guys can see who we're playing at home this season, who we're going to be playing away, and then we'll take care of setting up the recruiting board and scouting prospects, all that stuff too. Let's go change our schedule real quick. Well, I wasn't going to show you guys the schedule, but I'm going to now, so you guys believe me. I can't take Army off the schedule, nor can I take Navy off the schedule. I believe it's got to be something tied to the American Conference, so I guess we're just stuck playing Army and Navy. I didn't know that. My bad. You guys probably know college ball better than me and probably are yelling at me in the comments for it. Whatever. What a shame. If I would have known, I would have changed conferences for us, but we'll deal with it for maybe one more season. We might do a second season before college football 26 comes out. We'll see. Maybe we'll move conferences that time because I hate playing against the Army and the Navy. So I guess with the terrible scheduling system that I'm stuck with, we'll go set up our recruiting board and scout out some prospects. We have 750 hours. Who wants to come to Colorado? 2 5-stars are interested, a corner and a running back. We also have a linebacker that hasn't locked us out. Athletes, what are they? Power rusher, physical guy. Are there any QBs? Sorry, Andre McRae, but I have to look. There are, and he hasn't locked me out. We're gonna throw him on the board because that would be amazing if we could somehow get that guy. What about a 4-star just like scrambling athlete? Is that a thing? We'll actually throw all the just straight up athletes on the board. I love having athletes. Power rusher, elusive back, run stopper, power rusher. We need defensive linemen anyways. And then let's see what else is on the board. Who is interested in the 4-star prospect area? A left end, a corner, a running back. They already have 35 guys on the board. All right, let's look. Okay, so I have 35 targets on the board. I have no idea how many of them are going to commit. I have no idea how many of them are even going to be interested. We have a few guys that have no interest in us at all, but we're going to try our best anyways. Let's spread 750 hours around evenly. I'm just going to give everybody a scholarship that I feel like deserves one, and if they're bad, they're bad. If they're good, they're good. I only have 750 hours. I got to be smart here. Whatever hours I have left over, I will scout people out, and if they're bad, and they get yanked off the board, and I just have to eat the 5-hour loss. Now, if I had like a couple thousand hours, you know, I'd be able to scout everybody out and then throw scholarships around. But I'm doing this first because I'm not trying to let anybody just immediately lock me out without me even trying. Nobody insta-committed this year like Yancey did last year. What a damn shame. 545 hours left over. Who is going to get yanked off the board because they're bad? Anybody? Hey, we got a gem. Tracy Murphy. All right, he's got to move to the top of the board. Hey, Ricky Rasmussen, good for you, dude. Getting to the top of the board. Who's like the highest players like nationally? I'm going to scout them out first to see if they're bad. Because if they're bad, I want to know now. Yeah, see, Jamario Muse, get off the board, center man. You're good. All right, good for you, Griggs. Anthony Miranda, you're bad. Get off the board. This is good that we're figuring out who's terrible, but it's sad that we only have 235 hours left. Bad players might stay on the recruiting board for way too long. Hey, Raphael Armin, good right tackle. Love to see it. Diamond at a 4-star is good. Johnny Donnerson, though, bad 4-star. Get off the board. Is he good? This is the last of my hours. He is okay. 32 targets left on the board. We scouted out a lot of people. We still got a lot unscouted, though, which is a shame. But we got a couple diamonds in the rough, so I'm okay with it. We got to move them to the top of the board, and then we will get on to next week. It looks to be it. But we've still got 32 targets on the board. We've got 5 hours left. Might as well go grab somebody, throw a contract at him. Why the hell not? Brad Wallow, boom. Wallow, boom. Scholarship, congratulations, Brad. And that, I think, might be the entirety of the offseason right there. I think that was it. Preseason 2026. Let's get to next week. I believe our week 1 game, unfortunately, is Army, so it's an ugly way to start the season, but we won't have to deal with that until the next episode of this series, because that is going to be the end of this one. We are in week 0. We will take care of the bye week. We will take care of all the recruiting, more of the recruiting, I guess, because we did a lot in this episode, in the next one. So, even though it was the offseason, there wasn't any game. I hope you guys enjoyed. I do want to say one more time, though, if you guys want a freshman name changed, please message about it in the hashtag football talk section of the Discord. The link to the Discord is in the description. The list will be posted there, as well as updates if names get taken, so you can be made aware. And like I just said a little bit ago, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Thanks for watching, everybody. While you're here, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, I'll see you all later. Yarr!
Bye.